Hello, and welcome to Making My Wife Who's Pregnant Dinner Part 2. Today we'll be eating steak, mixed vegetables, broccoli and some mixed vegetables. She will have a baked potato, and that's what we're going to have. And also, don't forget, if you have different ways that you cook this food that's better, please leave it in the comments. But also, don't forget, that's between you and your mom.
Come on now.
You got to say it. There's nothing wrong with it. Your mom taught you that. Go ahead. That's God bless you. Well, I'm trying my way. All right, let's get to the food. All right, listen. I made a mistake. I forgot that it was dinner time. And so, as you can see, it's 6:24 p.m. and I'm just getting started. That's my fault. But today, we're going to be making steak with, wow, I keep forgetting. Broccoli, that's what it is. Jemiah has a baked potato as her starch. I don't have enough baked potato. I don't have enough potatoes for that. That's my fault. So I might make 1 cup of rice, but also I might just not have any rice just to not have it. Also, shout out Mother Howard. We're gonna be using this pan, sponsored by Mother Howard. If you wanna get any pans, I don't know, ask her, she might give you one. But yeah, she got this off our registry for us moving in. All right, so let's get started with this. This is gonna be the pan for the steak. Maybe not, we might use it for something else. We'll see. Anyway, let's get started with the cooking. Okay, step 1, wash your hands. Turn the water on, soap, wet your hands, lather the soap. And you need to lather for 20 seconds. They say do the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. I think that's about it. All right, let's rinse. So first things you gotta do is you gotta get your steaks. And the important thing is you gotta remember that, sorry, all the way over here. You gotta get your steaks, right? And what you gotta do is put them on here. Get your steaks, get your pieces of beef. Now, if you want to get me a T-bone, please do so. Plop that junk right there. Plop that junk right there. Don't it look nice? These are not that thick. And there's 2 reasons for that. Number 1, money. All right. But no, the real reason that they're not that thick, I mean, Jemiah don't like thick steak anyway. If she did, you know, she would tell me. But she don't like thick steak. Now, today we're going to be doing some simple seasoning. All we're going to do right now is put some salt on there. I'm using kosher salt. Kosher salt goes a little bit deeper into the pores of the meat. So dump some kosher salt on there. And make sure you give the meat about 5 minutes, you know? Just to absorb that flavor. No herbs yet. No herbs, no spices yet. We will get to it though. Now, give that meat about 5 minutes. Before we get started with the steaks and while those things are resting, let's grab our broccoli. I forgot to mention, I'm gonna add in some mixed vegetables because I got a halfway eaten bag right here. Don't forget to drop them or knock them on something hard so that they get all loose. Now, we're going to be following the same thing that we did with the green peppers. All you got to do is put the joints on the joint with some butter, and it should go fine. Now, let me go down here and get something. I got to get a pen. Oh, my knees. It's not because I'm old. I need to stretch. That's the error of my ways. Another pan. Now, remember, we're getting the unsalted butter. You don't want to use salted butter. Why? Because this is not Salt Bay or anything like that. If you use salted butter, you're in trouble already. Call the IRS. You owe them back taxes. Now, 2 tablespoons, as usual. Grab a knife. Be careful. Use your knives wisely. Take the 2 tablespoons that you need. Yeah, those are tablespoons. In the pan. Pan on high. Let that stuff commingle. Can you guess what I'm getting next? Can you? Okay. Grab that butter. Sorry. I have to do this just so you see it. But the next thing that I'm getting is garlic. If you guessed it correct, you can tell me in the comments. I may or may not respond because sometimes I want to respond, but I'm trying to deal with my wife, you know. And by deal with, I mean hang out with. We watched The Fox and the Hound a few nights ago. That movie was horrible, but God, tell them The Fox and the Hound was garbage, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. You heard it here first, people. Fox and the Hound was not that good. If that's one of your favorite movies, I don't apologize because it was bad. You let the butter get melted. While the butter is melting, you take 1 tablespoon of the garlic. Why garlic is good for you? Garlic is good and it's great. All right, let me move you over here. Let me move you over here. Come closer. Go ahead, take a look. But you're gonna take some of this right here. This garlic. Now listen, all you people that love getting fresh garlic and cracking that joint yourself, the reason I'm not doing that is simple. I don't have any fresh garlic with me. But as you can see, you just let it melt. Let it melt, let it melt. You take 1 spoon of garlic, like so. Just trust me with that. That's 1 spoon. It didn't look like it. Now you let the garlic sit in there. You hear it. Let me get the mic closer so you can hear it. Take a good listen. Does that not sound scrumptious? Now mix it in with the butter first. All right, there we go. So once you get that to a specific area, let me zoom in for you so you're able to see it a little better. Once you get it to a specific place, that's when you add in the things that the other vegetables. As you can see, you see that on the bottom of the pan that's starting to get stuck. That's when you add your broccoli. That's when you're gonna go in with your broccoli. These are just the florets. Drop the broccoli in there. Take your mixed veg, half a bag, or really like 25% of one. Pour that in there. Now, don't get excited and start throwing salt in there immediately. If you throw salt in there immediately, you're ruining your chances of having a good meal. The reason is, most of these vegetables are still frozen. So if you throw salt right on top of them, that's not going to do much for you. Now you need to get the lid. Here, you get the right lid and you sit it on there. And now we wait. While we're waiting on that, let me zoom this out again. Take you guys over to look at this. There is one singular baked potato in there, as you can see. You see it? All right, now your steak's been sitting here for 5 minutes. This is when you get your pan ready. Now that the salt has had a little bit of time, put the joint on high. I'm gonna take some of this into the pan. Usually I'm cooking for Jemiah, she's my audience. Spray some of this into the pan or pour some oil in there. You wanna get a nice little coat on there. That way you don't have to think about things sticking. You gotta wait for the oil to get hot as well. Make sure you cover up the whole pan with the oil. Or at least try to. See that it's starting to sweat? Still, let it sit for a while. Well, give it a few stirs if you want to. But as you can see, the broccoli is still frozen. There's, yeah, it's still frozen. So stir that up just a little bit. Move everything towards the middle and close it back up. So what's happening when you close it, the steam is bouncing up and back into the pan because this lid has no holes on it. Obviously, some steam is escaping, but yeah, you're making sure everything is going good. You're gonna take your piece of steak and you're gonna lay that baby in the pan. Take your other one, lay it in the pan as well. You're gonna let those sit. Do not, and I repeat, do not take them out, do not move them. You have to let the steak sit. You don't just grab and flip and flip and flip and flip. Let it sit. Now we're just waiting. We're on cruise control on these steaks. You can turn it down the eye a little bit. You don't want it too hot because sometimes it goes crazy. Make sure you wash your hand that you used for the steak, by the way. You do not want to leave steak residue anywhere. All right, now let's look at these. As you can see, It's going pretty good. These are starting to get softer. Some of the florets are still kind of hard. But now we can add a little bit of seasoning in there. What we're really adding is salt mostly. So throw some salt in there. A generous amount. You don't want to be overly generous, but you don't want to do too much either. Stir that in. Cover that back up. Don't touch it yet. You'd be tempted to touch it, but if you touch it, you're gonna ruin the xiphoid process, the beautiful process which is making the steaks. So do not touch it. Let it sit there. Now, we're gonna flip this steak one time. Take these steaks and flip them. And let them sit. Back up. Everything's starting to boil. You'll notice the florets are now soft. That's very important. And add in a few herbs if you want to. I'm a sucker for chives. I give you that onion flavor that you might be looking for. I'm also always a sucker for rosemary. A little bit of that in there. And now we're done with that. And you just let that sit. Now back to these steaks. You'll be tempted to flip them, but don't do it. Now listen, here's what we're about to do. We're about to make some butter mix to put on the steak. I know it's a lot of butter today. Ignore that. You gotta put the herbs in the butter. When the steak is resting, you put the butter on top of it, let it absorb that, so that you have some more flavor on your steak. Your steak is nasty because you're not mixing the butters in there. That's what we're about to do. So that's what we're about to get into, okay? You want to make sure the steak is well done, by the way. You do not want to give a pregnant woman not well done steak. And these seem to have done very well. We're going to turn that off. Now listen, here's what we're going to do. We are about to start on this butter. You got to make it pretty quick. We're not going to do a lot of butter. It's going to be like a tablespoon of butter. But it's going to be enough butter so that we make what we want to make. Just take a tablespoon of butter and, sorry guys, and you're going to mix it in the microwave. That's what you're going to do. So, get you something that's microwavable, microwave sent. I will not tolerate you sending me a message in the microwave, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Probably 30 seconds would be good enough. Now you hear the steaks are not sizzling no more. What we're about to do is take them off the heat, put them onto here. Also, please let your pan cool. Do not just take that pan and throw it into the water. You're gonna put your steaks here. As you can see, the butter just got done. Let the steaks sit and rest. You want to give steaks 5 minutes of rest. You don't want to just eat it. All right, there's that butter. Into this butter, I'm going to add in, oh, sorry, I'm moving you everywhere but where you need to go. Into this butter, we're going to do a little bit of crushed mint again because that just adds a little bit of coolness to it. That might be too much. God will protect me. No dill weed. Herbs de Provincia is gone. Some oregano, obviously. You can't go wrong with oregano. Some parsley. And also, just a bit of fennel. Oh, wow. I'm so embarrassed. I'm joking, I'm not embarrassed. Anyway, grab a fork. Stir this all together. And then what you're gonna do is take this back on these steaks. While they're still in their resting moment, this gives the steak a chance to develop, I'll say. Take some of this on one, Take some of this on the other. Spread it out. You don't want to pour too much on one and then you don't have enough for the other. That's why I'm doing it slowly. Pour some more on this one. And you let it sit. Now listen, these steaks have to be well done because my wife is pregnant. But also, if you know what you're doing, a well done steak is tender. Most people don't know what they're doing. That's why when you go to restaurants and somebody who gets a well done steak is shaky, it's because the people don't know what they're doing. Let those herbs sit on the steak. 5 minutes and then we're ready to eat. I forgot to show y'all something. I forgot to show y'all the finished product of the baked potato. How do you know a baked potato is done? I have no idea. Usually I just take them out. But it's been in there for a good 30 minutes to an hour. Grab your baked potato out. Oh, Jemiah bought these. I didn't want them, but she bought them, so these are the ones that we have. They're nice and pink. I saw some Snoopy ones at the store. All right, here we go. Let's grab this. Pray for me, I don't want to get burnt. But there you go. That's how you grab the potato out. Pretty easy work. Be sure to turn off your oven when you're done. And that's all. All right. We're about ready to eat. All right, we're going to make Jemiah's plate. Why are you yawning? the most inopportune time to yawn, she picked. First things first. Ignore that noise. First things first, we're going to get her that potato. We have mixed vegetables here.
Okay.
The broccoli's just a little bit slightly overdone, but it's fine.
Okay.
We're going to grab her a spoon. Here. Mixed vegetables. Please, please, grab what you want. Be careful, okay? And now, please choose you a steak. As you can see, these things came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Choose one.
I think I'll get that one.
Okay. I'm going to grab it with my hand. That's been washed.
Thanks.
All right, come to your seat. Oh, I'm going to get you a knife. Don't worry. Let's get her something big. Man, just try this real quick. Try this steak for the peoples. Guys, she trying to eat, so we're going to hurry up this quick review and get her to her food. All right? All right, just try this steak for these folks.
Okay.
First off, cutability is pretty good.
Yeah. It's well done. Cause that's all I
I got no choice.
Yeah.
Chewability, let's hear it.
It's pretty good.
Is there enough salt?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, try one of the vegetables. They're kind of hot, so just get a little piece.
Mm.
And a baked potato, just a baked potato, guys. I mean, it's up to you to make it better.
Yeah.
Be careful, it's hot. Well,
I like the seasonings.
all right, guys, you heard it here first. My wife liked the food, so it doesn't matter what any of y'all say, and I'll see you on the next episode. Also, shout out to Mother Howard who sponsored this video with the pen that she got off the registry. Bye-bye.